Hello, I'm Aisha Tull with the main stories in London. A mini wildlife reserve in Hounslow, known as Back Corner, could be destroyed by Transport for London's plans to build a new staff car park in the area. That's the view of local residents and campaigners. The area includes bats, birds and foxes, but TfL say their plans will benefit the area in the long term. Anna Geary has more.
Blink and you might miss it, but look more closely and you'll see that this space in Hounslow is a home to bats. A habitat under threat. Now Transport for London want to turn the area into a 65-strong car park for staff. Plans that have upset those living around Prince's Way and the Gunnersbury Park estate.
We see lots of wildlife in the winter, and we see the birds coming in and, you know, migrating in and out again, and every summer we pick blackberries. And
I find it quite astonishing, really, that the TfL want to build a car park, first of all, given that, you know, they're all about promoting public transport.
Residents met this morning to discuss their opposition to the proposals. They want the council to protect the land. They think it should be used as an area to grow plants and to educate young people on how to preserve biodiversity for the future.
I see a great potential with this space to engage the local community and give them a space to learn. Everyone needs something that's mature and has an example of where the wildlife habitat is.
Nobody from Transport for London was available to speak to us, but in a statement said the plans would benefit overall local biodiversity. A spokesperson went on to say the car park was needed to keep the transport network running, since some staff need to travel to work at times when services aren't operating. Hounslow Council's planning committee will make a decision next Thursday. If plans are approved, residents say legal challenges will follow. They vow to keep fighting. Anna Geary, ITV News.
The promises of the London 2012 Olympics to get Britons fitter was not kept. That's what a report by the Public Accounts Committee found. One of the main aims were to increase public participation across a range of sports. The report says that the number of active adults increased by only 1.2% between 2016 and 2019. There were plenty more London teams in action in the third round of the FA Cup today. Let's have a look at the best matchups.
Zero Accounting Software sponsors ITV Regional Sports Report.
Well, there was an extraordinary result for Stevenage, as we've heard. They pulled off a huge upset with a dramatic 2-1 win against Premier League side Aston Villa. Stevenage were down 1-0 going into the final 2 minutes of normal time, but a penalty from Jamie Reid and then a stunning effort from Dean Campbell means Stevenage progressed to the fourth round. Elsewhere, the pressure is firmly on Chelsea boss Graham Potter as his side lost to Manchester City for the second time in 4 days. They were beaten 4-0 at the Etihad Stadium. It means Chelsea have only won once in their last 11 domestic games. Finally, this evening, a church in Tottenham has given away £10,000 this weekend to those in need during the cost of living crisis. The Tottenham Seventh-day Adventist Church collected donations from its members, which included £2,000 given by one donor before handing out the money, £40 at a time, to those in the community who are struggling financially.
We have a regular clientele that come to our food hub or food bank. It's solely out of the needs that we have seen and felt in our community. And we wanted to do something tangible to assist people.
It got pretty wet at times in the capital today. Let's see if there are drier days to come in the week ahead. Here's James Wright with the weather.
Feels like home, whatever the weather. Valent Boilers and Heat Pumps sponsors ITV London Weekend Weather.
Hi there, good evening. It's been a rather unsettled weekend, lots of showers around. More to come as this system pushes away, but then we get this ridge of high pressure through Monday afternoon, albeit a brief affair because Tuesday is set to be a bit of a soaker. You've got that warm front first, lots of showers in behind, then you get the cold front. So lots of wet weather, and of course in many places the ground is pretty sodden. As far as tonight goes, then, it's going to be a case of seeing a few more showers drifting through, but on the whole, things are drying out. We'll end up with plenty of clear spells around. That'll allow temperatures to get down to about 4 or 5 Celsius, which in rural parts normally be the point at which we start talking about grass frost, but I don't think that'll be an issue because we've got quite a noticeable breeze still blowing through. Tomorrow then, bright, breezy, a few showers early on, but as that pressure starts to build, it squeezes those showers out. I think actually Monday afternoon looking nice and bright, hopefully some nice winter sunshine. Temperatures pretty average for the time of year, maybe slightly down at 7 to 9 Celsius. Adding that breeze, it will feel noticeably cool, but at least you get a bit of winter sunshine to make up for it. And that certainly makes up for what's heading our way on Tuesday. Wet weather through the morning. Temperatures rising rapidly, 14 Celsius, so pretty exceptional for this time of year. But because it's mild, it's also carrying a lot of moisture, so expect drizzle and showers. Then later on in the day, you've got the cold front, so you get a double dose of wet weather. And whilst Wednesday starts off bright, there'll be yet more showers later on in the day. And Thursday looks like it's going to be a repeat of Tuesday with more soaking weather on the way.
Valent sponsors ITV London Weekend Weather.
That's all from the London team for now. We'll be back tomorrow at 6 a.m. with updates in Good Morning Britain. See you soon. Bye-bye.